Over the past week, liberals have been throwing a massive fit over President Trump's crackdown with illegals coming to America. But now the left will have a brand new thing to be irate about, after what was leaked about the president's latest executive order. Now every single illegal who is caught collecting a welfare check is about to have their lives completely destroyed, with a single swipe of our new president's pen. Under Obama, any illegal who came to America could immediately apply for and get on welfare, thanks to the sanctuary cities across America concealing the identities of these degenerates from federal agents. But President Trump believes that just like immigrating to our country, welfare is a privilege, not a right. And unfortunately for these illegals, they're about to get a brutal taste of life under President Trump if they're ever caught collecting a welfare check. According to leaked information from President Trump's latest executive order, any illegal found to be living on welfare would immediately have their asses packed up, shipped back to their homeland. But it gets even better. Any person believed to be coming to America to just freeload could be permanently banned from entering America too. Conservative Daily Post reports, President Trump's administration will be looking to roll out more restrictions on immigrants planning to enter the U.S., as well as those already in the country. The administration would be seeking to deny admission to any alien who is likely to become a public charge and develop standards for determining whether an immigrant can be deported after 5 years, if that person receives a certain amount of public assistance, including food stamps, temporary assistance for needy families, TANF, and Medicaid. The second order, titled Executive Order on Protecting American Jobs and Workers by Strengthening the Integrity of Foreign Worker Visa Programs, calls for eliminating the jobs magnet that is driving illegal immigration to the United States. The order would rescind any work visa provisions for foreign nationals found not to be in the national interest or in violation of U.S. immigration laws. The term sanctuary city is a generalized description where city funds are not used to implement federal immigration laws. These cities have decided by legal regulation not to inquire about the immigration status of the people in which they come in contact. In other words, it's another form of don't ask, don't tell. Sanctuary cities continue to be a festering public safety concern throughout the country. ICE has identified about 300 cities that are uncooperative and obstruct immigration enforcement. There are 4 whole states, California, Connecticut, New Mexico, and Colorado, that have declared as sanctuary states. A detainer is the primary tool used by ICE to gain custody of illegals for deportation. It's a notice to other law enforcement agencies that ICE intends to take custody of the alien. It also includes information on the alien's criminal history, immigration violations and potential threat to public safety. While many Americans, even veterans, struggle with getting adequate medical care, not so with the illegals. Medical care provided to illegal immigrants is costly for New York City's legal residents. A 2002 report by the United States General Accounting Office, inpatient care in hospitals provided to illegal immigrants cost the state $474 million. However, this figure fails to include the outpatient costs associated with treating the illegal immigrant population in emergency rooms. When these figures are included, the overall taxpayer-funded, non-reimbursed medical outlays for healthcare provided to the state's illegal immigrant population amount to an estimated $690 million a year. Almost half the households headed by an illegal immigrant are receiving welfare, food assistance and health benefits for their children. In total, the illegal immigrant population residing in New York costs the state's taxpayers more than $5 billion per year for education, medical care and incarceration costs. On a per-person basis, the annual tax burden amounts to about $874 per New York household headed by a native-born resident. That's just for New York. Sanctuary city status has really paid off for them. Multiply New York's cost of public assistance for illegals by 300, the number of sanctuary cities, and a clearer picture is shown. We can't continue this way. This flies in the face of globalism and open borders. Just look how that's worked out for Europe. Angela Merkel and European Union leaders are reeling from the defeats they're facing from their open borders policies. Their globalist agenda is being challenged by the voters in their respective countries. The United Nations won't give up on it and plans to push for the New World Order. Brexit is an abbreviation for British exit, which refers to the June 23, 2016, referendum whereby British citizens voted to exit the European Union. With an austerity program in place and its economy barely out of recession, Britain is one of several European countries whose voters appear disenchanted with mainstream politicians and worried about social and economic issues, including immigration. The proposed changes would make it easier to deport foreigners who commit serious crimes, increase fines on companies that use illegal labor and force private landlords to check the immigration status of their tenants. Temporary immigrants would also be required to pay for some of their healthcare. Sorry welfare leeches, your time to freeload on the backs of hard-working Americans has just come to an end. Hope you enjoyed your happy little life under Obama while it lasted, because our new president's vote to drain the swamp applies to you too. H.T. Conservative Daily Post, Zero Hedge.